poprzednim odcinku.
Wow, Szulski, co to odpierdzielasz, co? No ześwirował mi, no. Masakra. Moi drodzy, kontynuujemy nasze przygody w The Thaumaturge, gdzie to musimy sporo rzeczy zrobić, m.in. chciałbym, żebyśmy poświęcili się troszkę pobocznym, bo niektóre zadania mnie interesują, a przyszła do nas Wanda, co mnie zaskakuje. Wydaje mi się, że w przypadku odpowiedzi lekarza dostaniemy teraz wieści. No dobra, zobaczmy.
Mr. Szulski, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
See you.
Sooner than you think.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
It's not like that. Don't let your imagination run away with you, Grażynka.
Oh, right.
Wszystko pójdzie z dymem, mówisz? Okej. Spotka się z tajemniczym lekarzem. No dobra, przyjrzyjmy się, bo kilka zadań mamy, które nie tylko mówią o głównych, mianowicie bez strachu. Krawieckie rozterki w oparach świętości, horyzont wspomnień. Wydaje mi się, że jeżeli chodzi o salutora, o którym mowa była w notatce znalezionej w aptece, to chciałbym się nim zająć, a żeby to zrobić, musimy właśnie zrobić zadanie bez strachu. Zawsze to salutor więcej, nie? Ciekawe. O proszę.
Can you feel him? He moves with the bustle of the market and the rustle of sand grains around the stalls. It feels like the sun is standing at its zenith and burning mercilessly. It's a visitor from a harsh desert land, a Dżin. I felt something. Where is it?
Czyżby kwiaciarka?
Hello.
Would you like to buy some flowers? They'll steal your heart.
Have you perhaps noticed any unprecedented phenomena happening here?
Here? Mister, there's 1,001 of those happening every day. How about a flower?
Maybe some other time.
As you wish, sir.
Am I a magician or what?
Drzewosandałowe, miry i żywica. Przyjemne. Jako osoba jest, każdy widzi, czy to w zjobach, czy papierowej torbie. Okej. Bardziej mnie interesuje ogryzyk jabłka. Ślad Dżina nieznany. Popiersie. Popiersie, po drugie. Dobra, zastanówmy się. O proszę, niczego sobie kieszonkowy. Zegarek, ślad złodzieja. Ślad złodzieja mi raczej nie pomoże, nie?
Good day.
And it can be even better. I'll quickly find whatever it is you need, sir.
Well, I have heard that he has a reputation.
What are your wishes?
You grant wishes like a Dżin?
Dżin? Mister, I grant any number of wishes, not some measly 3 or so. I've got Djinns eating out of my hand.
And you can grant any wish?
Yeah, I heard he brought a real Persian cat for Maltsova. Now that's something.
You know it. I have yet to have a customer come back dissatisfied.
I was just browsing.
Do come back now. Wishes won't grant themselves.
Okej. Szyld, cuda niewidy. No proszę. Tu coś jest. Kwiat, stokrotka afrykańska. Tylko w nie puszuje złodziej. Trop myśli handlarza. Pudełko cygar. O proszę. Tam z kolei jest rzecz. Ławka. Ustawiona na poboczu, a tutaj kup landrynki, a proszę. Tyle kolorów, faktur i zapachów, a ty i tak zawsze wylosujesz to z Lukrecją. Dobra. Dawaj.
Did you think of any new wishes?
But I know that you've failed to fulfill one task, one wish, for a very important client.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, that was a simple misunderstanding. Nothing to talk about, right?
Will it dawn on you when I mention cigars? Rolled on the thighs of Cuban girls?
No, it will not dawn on me.
Despite their uniqueness, these small pieces of handicraft from an exotic land have failed to impress.
That's enough.
So you brought others even more magnificent, resting in elegant cedar boxes, but they too were rejected.
Well, I'll be. Picky, aren't we?
The manager of this establishment, the shitty vizier, who else? What does he want? His caprices cost me a fortune, and still, there's no pleasing him. I'm finished. Are you pleased with yourself?
I'm sorry, that's not...
That's not what you wished for? And what of it? Get lost, both of you, get! The wishing stall is closed.
Look what you did. And Maltsova hears about this.
Nie ma skazy, który... Okej. To nie jest osoba, za którą podąża Dżin. Okej. A w takim razie, to kto będzie? Złodziej jakiś? Kto tu jeszcze jest wygadany? No nie wiem. Nie wygląda tu nikt na kogoś, kto miałby skazę. Ale dziwnie. No przecież nie kwiaciarka chyba, nie? No nie wiesz, jak się okaże kwiaciarka. A wszystko na to wskazuje.
Have you made up your mind, sir?
I'll have one.
It will be perfect for a buttonhole.
A desert daisy. It survives even in the harshest conditions.
I didn't think you were such an expert on flowers.
Rather on people. I can't help but feel that we've already met.
Surely you're confusing me with someone else, sir.
I know what I'm talking about. You left an identical flower on one of the stalls, and you were very happy about it. You got a beautiful porcelain plate in return. And earlier you were looking at gold watches. Fearing the seller becoming suspicious, you gave up on one of them. Shall I go on?
Thaumaturge. I've heard a little something about you and your tricks. Want me to show you real magic? Help! Thief! Help!
Stop.
What are you up to, pickpocket? Stealing from flower girls? You scoundrel.
You don't like breathing through a straight nose.
Gentlemen, I didn't do anything this manipulator is accusing me of.
Everyone says that. Well, maybe not quite in this way, but...
And people lose their belongings. What about him, Yahim?
Bezsensowny trud, okej. Dobra.
After all, you're not angry with me. I'm not the one who isn't paying you. Your anger has a different source. Go to the source.
Yahim, the truth is cruel. Unfortunately, the pickpocket is right. What's the use of tormenting some small fry when you know who this is about?
Well, I wanted to tell you a long time ago, only I was afraid that...
Yahim, lad, I would never. Come on. We'll settle things with that scum in his office. As for you, you know what'll happen if you come here again, right? You understand?
I'm already gone.
Okej. Iść tropem złodziejki. No proszę. Skradziony zegarek. Okej. Spośród wszystkich zapachów, które drażnią zmysły po przekroczeniu bramy targowiska, jest jeden, który dominuje wszystkie inne. Pomarańcze, słodkie, małe słońce. Dobra. Ale się przyniosłem, o cholera.
Interesting. My thief was definitely here. Or could the Dżin be deceiving me? Enough. Show yourself.
Welcome to the watering hole, wanderer. Show the proper respect.
Who are you?
They call me Ali, and this is my well. Did you draw from it?
No.
So, what are you doing here?
I was looking for someone here, but I didn't find them.
At the zenith in the desert, it's not hard to lose your way.
Are you trying to lead me astray like Dżin?
I meet desert spirits sometimes, but I don't walk in their paths. No mortal should. I'm just Ali.
I'm following the trail of a particular thief, but so far she has eluded me. I know she passed this way.
It sounds like she's one of the Djinns.
You weren't far off. Have you seen her?
I've not only seen her, I also know her. I'll tell you where to look for her if you defeat me and my warriors.
Fine. I'll handle the heat somehow.
Fine. Only the bold find their way to the spring and can drink from it. To me, desert warriors!
No dobra, szybki wpierdziel z głowy.
Victory is yours. Only a bold man could have accomplished this. Go south and find washerwomen working. Your thief lives among them. Your oasis is within reach.
Okej.
I'm talking to you, man.
What?
I asked why you're staring at this pump.
You won't understand anyway.
Well, here's what caring for your fellow man will get you. You'd better go now. Be on your way.
Okej. W porządku. Pościg dla złodziejki to nie pierwszyzna. No nie. Nie w tę stronę? Za tropem. No to do praczek mówili, tak? Mam nadzieję, że dobrze mi prowadzi. Pralnia.
Let's try. Open sesame.
How did you know the password, Ganef?
I know a thing or two about magic. If you don't behave, I'll turn you into a toad.
As long as you don't turn me into a Ganef.
Don't get in my way, understand?
There's nothing for you here, posh boy.
No dobra. Ciepły, wkryczasty wzór. Wytrzyma pod nim oddech i dołoży go nie ma, gdy jak szczana ojca, ale jest bezużyteczny. Okej. Obrazek na ścianie. Nic innego jak nośnik intensywnych wspomnień, który mnie emanuje. Nad stołem zawisły słowo towarzyszące niewinnym siostrzano-bratelskim utaczkom. Karton w oknie zasłania pękniętą szybę. Leila opiekuje się bratem i siostrą, których zabrała z domu w Barcicach, chcąc zapewnić im lepszy byt. A, widzicie.
Funneled everything yet, Claude? Then get lost.
Let's talk about your sister and about you. I know her name is Layla.
I'm not talking to Ganefs.
That checkered blanket. You used to hide under it when your sister was arguing with your father, didn't you?
And?
I could feel how scared you were when she smuggled you in it through the Warsaw turnpikes.
Don't lie to me, Ganef.
I also like potato dumplings, garnished with onions, browned in a hot pan. The kind your sister makes for you.
Stop annoying me.
I'll invite you both for some freshly kneaded dumplings, provided you tell me where Layla is.
Yeah, right.
A cracked window is nothing pleasant. Fall will come soon. Layla wants you to find a better place. If you don't tell me where she is, I won't be able to help you.
All right, I'll tell you. As long as it gets you out of here. She's probably at the harem. It's a local brothel, not far from here. Just don't get any ideas. She doesn't work there.
Thank you.
Ganef.
O rany. Masakra. Dobra. Iść tropem złodziejki. To do dzieła. Daleko stąd? Daleko, cholera.
Harem, of course. You tried to deceive me, but it's not gonna happen. You'll be mine.
Niedokończony list. Droga Kiki, donoszę ci od razu, że żyjemy. Ominęły nas te ostatnie straszne wydarzenia tylko dzięki nadzwyczajnemu szczęściu albo opiece wyższych sił, albo dlatego, że adres nasz nie był jeszcze powszechnie znany szerokiemu gronu. Trudno opisać, w jakim strachu żyliśmy. Rozsierdzony motłoch, niczym dzikie zwierzęta, rozniósł wpływ wszystkie lokale na Krochmalnej. Nie mieli litości dla nikogo, dla mężczyzn ani dla kobiet. Nasze dziewczęta stroniły się w przybudówce, zabarykadowały drzwi czym się dało. Przyniosłem im tam jedzenie, przemykając przez ulicę o zmroku. Dobrze zrobiłaś, droga Kiki, że wyjechałem z tego miasta, nie zwracaj już tutaj. Piszę to jako twój życzliwy przyjaciel, obawiam się, że wiele twarzy, które znałaś. Okej. No to badaj temat. Czy to dełko? Pośpieszne notatki, Chicago World Exhibition, występ tancerki, ruszyć kontakty w Paryżu, szalona wizja, rewia z naszymi dziewczętami. Okej. Ciekawe. Pozostało chyba zagadać, nie? Leila.
How much can I get for this loot?
We have a guest. Is it nice to eavesdrop like this?
I was looking for her. We have things to talk about.
My guess is that he didn't come to a brothel for a philosophical debate. Do you know each other?
Something like that.
If he pesters you, you know what to do. And you better behave yourself, or you'll scare away the girls.
Is he your fence?
Why, are you interested in him? Or maybe you're interested in me. I must have caught your eye.
No.
Therefore, I not only don't know why you torment me with your presence, but I'm also beginning to lose interest in finding out. Hey, you there!
No nie, znowu?
Yeah? Got a problem?
My brave assistants will show you the door. Try not to resist too much. They don't like it.
I will deal with them on the spot. And you, don't go anywhere.
Szybko poszło.
I can feel... Well, what is it?
Fotel zniszczony, niewygodny mebel. Okej. Dowiedzmy się, są tu rzeczy, które pewnie sprawią, że dowiemy się czegoś o niej. Kolejny zegarek w gościnnym dworze.
Hello, sweet secret.
Żytki banknotów, niewielki syf jest niewypełniony. Pamięć palców, które wysuwały je delikatnie z kieszeni pijanych właścicieli. O, proszę. Kosztowna rzeźba. Szminka. No dobra. Penseta. Dziewczyna jest zadowolona z pieniędzy, jakie dostaje, więc sam dobiera resztę. Sam odbiera resztę, kada safe. O! Złodziejski świat ma swoje zasady.
I'm back.
Like a bad dream. You are persistent. I'll give you that. How did you find me?
I've met your little brother.
If he so much as lost a hair from his head, I'll gouge your eyes out.
We just talked. He's fine, and quite a character. It must run in the family.
Just as I taught him. If it means I can get rid of you, say your piece.
I'm not the only one following you. There's something else. A wild saluter. It's him that I find the most interesting about you. Do you know what a Dżin is?
Nothing beyond what my brother has read about him in his fairy tales.
And it's this arrogant impudence that attracts him to you.
I'm afraid it's an inborn trait.
You showed some guts when you pulled yourself and your brother out of that place with neither hope nor prospects.
I don't intend to confide in you.
If your arrangement works so well, why are you stealing from him? I know that you know the combination to Tweezer's safe.
So that makes two of us, then. I keep my hands to myself and my mouth shut. I advise you to do the same.
You have a good deal going with Tweezer, correct?
A business like any other, but I admit that I'm quite comfortable here. It's very profitable for him, too.
He took you in when you first came to the city?
Don't get any ideas. All he did was help me get back on my feet.
You're not going to sit here forever, are you? Stealing for Tweezer won't get you and your brother out of poverty.
And what do you know about getting out of poverty, Mr. Bourgeoisie?
I'll look around here some more.
Do what you want.
Okej. Czyżbyśmy mieli pogadać z tym burakiem? Owszem.
Tell me, will my people be all right after all that?
They'll live.
I also told you to behave yourself.
It's a nice place. Why call it harem?
And why won't the Thaumaturge start answering questions instead of asking them? I wonder how it is with you lot in bed. What are those demons of yours up to, then?
On behalf of all temperamancers, I must stress that this is carefully guarded knowledge.
But you've intrigued me, sorcerer.
A lot happens here. It seems like an ordinary brothel, but it's managed rather creatively.
Instead of putting your hands on things, maybe start putting them on beautiful ladies. Or gentlemen. The choice is yours.
I don't know if touching anyone would tell me that Layla has been skimming from your safe.
Layla!
I'm busy.
Busy getting into my safe?
Says who?
The gold watch you lifted from the dvor whispered to me that you're equally cautious when lifting banknotes from the safe. Not too much, either, so that no one catches on.
You talk to watches? Maybe you're a snake charmer, too.
Yes.
Anything else, charmer?
I know the combination. I know that you keep repeating it in your head when you're bored.
Did you hear me? Mind your thoughts around this one, or he'll expose you for the deviant you are.
Layla, pockets.
Come on. Is 1891 an important date?
Pockets.
That's enough, before you do something that you'll regret.
What? Did the great magician change his mind out of pity for the poor girl? I'll manage. I always do.
This time, you won't have to look after everything on your own.
Get out of here, both of you, and don't come back.
I'm not used to someone standing up for me. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I admit that I'm impressed.
You know why I'm here.
Well, yes. This Djinn of yours. Is he here now? Can you see him?
I don't have to. I can see you and I know he's around.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Stand still. It will all be over soon. Her audacity certainly helped Layla and her brother tackle their fate. But it also led you down the path of transgression. Without it, you will cease to be the Djinn's puppet.
No dobra, oby się udało. Upyr najpierw, mówisz. Dobra. Healowanko. I mamy to.
You're mine. Almost.
Is it over? I don't feel particularly different, except that I don't want to be here anymore. I have to go back to my brother.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I'm almost certain of that. Rest. You look awful.
Good luck.
No, złóż wizytę Rasputinowi, niestety trzeba. Niestety trzeba, mamy 2 punkty. W porządku. Punkty życia. O 2. No tak, nie mogę się rozwijać, póki nie złożę wizyty Rasputinowi. Dobra. Spotkać się z lekarzem, z rady taty. Okej. A to jak do Rasputina, to w takim razie trzeba śmigać do tego, do latarni. Rasputin, drugi Rasputin. Gadamy.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again.
Grigori?
Where did you find that salutor? In the Sahara?
It's a Dżin.
A master of wishes in his own form. Quickly, Victor, before he buries us both. Focus on your wish. Extraordinary. He doesn't threaten you anymore. Your wish is his command.
No nieźle. Wesoło. Mamy teraz Dżina w swoim arsenale. Spotkaj się z tajemniczym lekarzem. Dobra. Ogarnijmy to. Mamy punkty Thaumaturgii 2. No tak, zapomniałem. Czyli teraz jakbyśmy poszli tutaj, to atak Dżina mamy, nie? Wymiar serca. A co tam? Ciekawe. No dobra. Co jeszcze mam wśród zadań? A tu co?
Morana. Hello. Let's see what brought you here.
To brakuje 2 salutorów mi jeszcze.
I felt something. Where is it?
Zaraz. O kurde bela.
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that. Am I wrong? Or does the deceased have no eyes?
Yeah, no eyes, all right. And why would there be?
He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
Hey, Rogulski, cut the chit-chat. And you, 3 steps back. Go on!
Okej, dopytajmy.
Is the fisherman some local criminal?
Get out of here while I'm still asking nicely.
Easy, I'm going now. I don't want to bother you.
Just what I need. A fucking throng of onlookers.
Okej. A czemuż to tak? Chodźmy z jego myślami. Sztaluga. Przez rdzewe plamy ostre kontury przebija idea, która przyświecała każdemu pociągnięciu pędzla. Ludzkie życie warte jest tyle, co słowa poety zapisane na piasku. Okej. Spopełnione knoty za wolno niedawno po czyjejś pamięci. Nie ma to żałoby, tylko czysta rezygnacja. A dokąd prowadzą myśli komisarza Pielewina? Wsinął dal. Ferajno, środa o 5. Gdzie tak daleko to myśli prowadzą? What the? Pognieciana depesza. W związku z sytuacją po Wiślu stop wymagam natychmiastowych postępów w razie braku wstępem zdegradowana odsunięta od śledztwa. O kurde. No nie.
Nice rocks. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
Easy, gentlemen. I'm a friend of Abaurycy Niedzic.
Hey, Buster. You're trying to intimidate me with the shaves? Me? In Powiśle?
O rany, serio? No dobra. Kawac, upyr. No niestety. O! Prawie zginąłem. Jakoś poszło. Skarga, panie Czesławie, już jeśli mogę tego, co się wyczynia niemal codziennie po południu pod oknami naszej browarnej 5. Stuk od wrzaski, walenie w blachę. Dobra. Odszukaj osobę za skazą, której pragnie Morana. A tu co? Posłuchaj bałałajki. Poturbowany, zaniedbany instrument, jednak wciąż odbyła się z niego słodka melodia. Dobra. Pogadajmy z malarzem, bo wcale mnie nie zdziwi, jeżeli to jego będzie pragnęła Morana. Artysta wrażliwy, idealny dla demona, nie? Chyba, że to jakiś wał po prostu i tyle, ale nie, no raczej nie. K1.
Can I help you?
What are you doing here? Drawing an illustration for a newspaper?
For myself, as a local artist. I'm Kajetan.
Do you specialize in still lives?
Yes, you might say that. Here in Powiśle, nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go. Murders with an artistic twist. Very inspiring material.
Powiśle doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
Is life itself pleasant? I don't think so. Even those mutilated bodies, they have no eyes. As if the murderer tried to say there's nothing to see here.
So you're saying that nothing matters?
Exactly. Once, misfortune brought me to this river. I wanted to end my life. But the river wouldn't have me and threw me back on the bank. I decided to stay around.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say they're Dead deserve respect.
I'm saying that both life and death are meaningless. You are blocking my view.
I'll go now.
No dobra. A co malujesz, skoro trupa już zebrali? Okej, odszukał sobie ze skazu. Bo stawiam, że to on, no nie? Kto inny? Jest tu gdzieś ktoś jeszcze? No proszę, wędkarz.
Any fish biting? It doesn't matter. What do you want? My name is Victor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here. With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman. And the fisherman is doing his bit.
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills. We are not to judge if that's good or bad.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away. Yep.
And they can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
How so?
Because, you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's always around the new ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Yep.
It does look suspicious.
Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him, so maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Yep.
Is it bad that they're doing their job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Powiśle. Big deal.
The river giveth and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Edek?
Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Się okaże, że Edek, mówiąc wprost, jep, jest mordercą. Rzeka daje, rzeka zabiera, tak mówią powiślańcy, dobra. Oczekuję sobie ze skazą. No to lecimy zobaczyć tę budkę, nie? Kup pierogi. Od razu czuję wypełnione. A to przecież kupowałem już pierożki. Aha, czyli w różnych miejscach są, okej. No dobra. Ulotka, Madame Lulu, Światowa Słownicza i Dorota. Pod bażantem.
Hey, you can't be here.
Kajetan doesn't allow it.
I don't like you, Sonny.
He's got nice shoes, though.
I wish I didn't buy them at all.
Well, I don't like that kind of resignation.
But I still like your shoes.
No nie. Pierdziel spuszczony. Dawaj, puszczaj mnie. Jest co badać. Ponownie wrzeź pana Kajetanada, osobistego stronnictwa w posterunku głównym płycie w Śródmieściu. Okej. Pielewin uważa, że to Kajetan jest mordercą rybakiem. Ja myślę, że nie. Wysokiej jakości przybory. Stać go na luksusy. Okej. Skończone obrazy. Smugi fali krzyżem lekką ręką tego masy natury na malowanym brzegu. Brudne szmaty. Ślad pewny Kajetan. Kajetan jest jednocześnie żywy i martwy wewnętrznie, w osobliwy sposób nierozerwalnie związany z rzeką. Maleje obrazy przedstawiające zbrodnie na powieślańskich brzegach, mimo że stać go na przyrządy malarskie, preferuje życie pozbawione jakichkolwiek luksusów. Okej. Skonfrontuj się z Kajetanem. Dobra, prowadź go. Gdzie go znajdę? Trupa już zabrali, więc raczej na brzegu nie maluje. Siedzi jak gdyby nigdy nic, cholera. Skubany.
Can I help you?
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
I think painting those bodies has become something very important to you.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
It seems it has given your life a new meaning.
Do you really think so?
Aren't you afraid you might be arrested? You're always the first one out of the body. You paint it. To me, you look like a murderer.
Me? Why? The bodies appear on their own. Besides, let the police worry about that.
If they catch the murderer, there will be no more dead bodies to pose.
Right. I hadn't thought about that. I don't understand.
It seems that while contemplating the lack of sense in life, you did find something you care about.
Right. But that doesn't make sense. Why is it that in trying to go with the flow, I end up paddling harder? Where did I go wrong?
Beautiful.
Kajetan sobie masz, jest tym, za którym idzie Morana. Okej. Obecność Morana sprawia, że wśród mieszkańców powieścia zapanował marazm i poczucie beznadziei.
It's time to free you from it. Can you hear me? Take a step back from him.
What are you doing?
They're arresting me, that's what.
You've got the wrong man, Pielewin.
That is up to the examining magistrate to decide. Let's take him.
Tell them what you told me. You are not the killer.
What difference does it make?
Pielewin, you know he's not the one.
What can I do? This case is taking too long anyway.
How are you going to sleep after this?
I'm going to booze it up till I fall asleep. Preferably in moonshine.
And now it starts to rain.
Doprowadź do wznowienia śledztwa.
Get it away from me! I don't want to touch it.
Yellow belly.
Shut up! Hey, you! What do you want here?
What is that you're playing with?
It's a hook from a real dead man. A dead man's hook. Quiet, you dolts!
This hook is from the fisherman's victim, isn't it?
So what if it is? What's it to you? They've already caught the murderer.
What if I tell you that they didn't? That they caught the wrong man?
The fuck they did! Get lost! Unless we trade for it. Got anything interesting to barter with?
And what would you like for the hook?
A cannon.
A saber.
Well, you heard him. If you bring us a cannon or a saber, we'll give you the dead man's hook.
That should be doable. There were some old blunt sabers in Father's office.
Go away now. You're boring.
O kurde, serio? O, w mordę. Kilometry. Wjeżdżę jak do siebie, w końcu jesteśmy u siebie.
You've arrived just in time, young master. I was about to lock the door because the lecture's starting.
What lecture?
Mistress Ligia, she's so ambitious, is active in this floating school. She doesn't want anyone flying away from her lecture. Ask her, master.
Okej. No proszę.
Mr. Szulski?
Welcome.
Your sister agreed to make your home the venue for this meeting of the Flying University. Will you stay for the lecture?
What is this lecture?
It's the next lecture in the series dedicated to the economic aspect of the women's question. You could benefit from hearing it.
Who are the students of such an illegal university?
I believe they are the future. These days, we also get applications from gentlemen, although originally the initiative was focused on education for women. Ligia is one of our priceless speakers.
Oh, Samuel, please.
Maybe you'd like to experience yourself what it is we do. Wouldn't you like to host our lecture today?
Me? A lecture? On what?
Perhaps you can enlighten us on the topic that is best known to you, but to the rest of the world still remains terra incognita.
You mean thaumaturgy?
I know there are those among our students who'd sell their souls to hear you speak. Well, would you be willing to take up this task, then?
It's not a challenge for him to talk about himself, right?
I'm not sure. I'm more of a practitioner.
Please, think about it. Official institutions tend to give a wide berth to the topic of thaumaturgy.
We prefer to remain in the shadows, since it was not so long ago that our kind was burned at the stake.
If he doesn't want to do it, there's no point trying to convince him.
Regarding the lecture...
Did you change your mind and want to give the lecture after all?
I won't bother you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Szulski, but I understand. My proposal was very abrupt.
Okej. W porządku. To idziemy po szabelkę. Gdzie tam wykład prowadzić? Szabelka w gabinecie ojca.
What do we have here?
Szabla. No i z powrotem na Powiśle.
Grażynka, unlock the door, please.
No. I gave the young miss my word not to do precisely that. And why don't you want to stay for the lecture, young master?
These matters concern my sister, not me.
Well, young master, I'll have you know that your secret escape route from the house, the one leading through the garden, has never been discovered by anyone but me.
Thank you, Grażynka. I'd all but forgotten about it. Let's continue to keep its existence between us, shall we?
I haven't seen anything and I don't know anything. I'm off to the kitchen, so I don't even so much as look at it.
No dobra, w sumie wykładu mógł posłuchać, nie? Okej. Okej. W porządku. No proszę. Tak zgrabnie poszło. Kij. Byłby solidny, który był na imię Piotrek. Okej.
Salut.
Salut. Have you heard this fancy pants?
I've got the saber I promised you.
Is it real?
Come on then, let's see it. If we like it, we'll give you this silly hook.
Here, I honor my agreements.
It's real! Look at it! A real saber!
I also honor my agreements. Here, the dead man's hook is yours. So, what now?
Now I'll examine the hook and keep looking for other clues.
Piotrek's a lick spittle for the coppers.
Shut your mouths, or you lose even more teeth. I'll help you. Come find me near Antiaja's brothel. We can resume the investigation there. All right, enough of this. Let's leave this place.
Naprawdę? Po co się z nim spotkać? Ale dziwnie. Dzieciakom mi pomagać? Nie mogę sobie jako taumaturg zbadać haczyka sam? Trochę masakra. Daleko to chyba, nie?
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Broszka. Okej.
So then I tell him, stick that rubble up your ass. I've got my honor.
You sure are a canny lad.
Hello.
I'm on my break. Come back later.
I sent him, Auntie Clara. We're doing an investigation together.
You're always up to something, Piotruś. What investigation?
What are we doing here?
What do you mean? The aunties are the key to the world of information. They know and hear more than anyone else in Powiśle.
Are you his actual aunt?
You really are a tourist. Of course they're not. But I prefer them to the real ones. They always help me somehow when I'm in trouble. They'll dress a wound, give me an apple, or a beer.
Piotruś, nothing gets by you. You remember that lady's gloves? I said I liked them once, and he brought them to me the next day.
Well, just say the word.
What do you know about the fisherman?
All I know is he's in jail. Finally. This cursed place can breathe a little.
He's not in jail, though. We're looking for the real one.
Piotruś, is that the investigation you're playing?
What do you mean, playing? We're both dead serious and committed, Auntie.
You better watch out. You'll get in trouble.
What next, partner?
It's not over yet. Now, we split. You go grill the other aunties, and I'll see you later. After dark, some of them work here, and others in the streets. Remember to tell them I sent you. Piotrek Justa, that is. And ask better questions this time.
Watch him. If anything happens to him, it's your fault.
Okej. Drogi Ignacy, dziękuję ogromnie za przysługę. Z twojej pomocy biedny Antoś byłby całkiem zgubiony. Jan.
Hello, sweet secret.
Od z wróżb. O proszę. Przepowiednie Madame Lulu. Czekaj do nocy. Ławka. A to kto?
Hello.
I can't stand this weather. Can I help you?
Have you seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Other than you? This is Powiśle. Everyone's suspicious here.
What are you selling?
My late husband's junk. I don't need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No point brooding over it. The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Okej. To ciekawe. Udara malarza, tam byliśmy.
Let's wait. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Dobra. Kwit.
Good evening.
Good evening. What do you want?
I bet he's a customer. Do you want to put him off?
How do I know if he's a customer or not? Bad things happen in this weather.
You're right. What brings you here?
What do you know about the fisherman?
What an odd question. Unless... God, it's him! He came to kill us!
But they just got him. That freak who painted corpses was the fisherman. He created inspiration for himself. Right?
Take it easy. I was sent here by Piotrek Justa.
Somehow I don't believe you. Maybe you got him too, fisherman.
Piotrek introduced me to Auntie Clara too. I assure you they are both alive. I just want to talk to you.
Well, if you hang around with Piotrek, you can't be the fisherman. Especially if you're that handsome.
This is Auntie Clementina, and you can call me Auntie Anastasia, like the Tsar's daughter.
But we don't know anything about the fisherman, and we'd rather not talk about him.
I'll be off now.
Too bad. I felt safer with you around.
Okej. Lista sprawunków. Co tu jeszcze może być?
Good evening.
Cloud behind the corner, 5 kopecks. Naked in a bed, 15. A blow will cost you 3. Unless you just want to watch something, then it's 2. If it's something else you're after, you can fuck off, or I'll call for help.
Piotrek Justa sent me. He's a nice kid.
Piotr sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I will give you a discount though.
No, that's not why I'm here. I just want to talk.
Well, fire away before someone is onto us.
The fisherman. Have you heard anything about him?
Only the things everyone's been prattling on about, but if it's information you want, buy yourself a newspaper. 2 kopeckas. Any other questions, or should we get to the point?
I'll let you get back to work. Goodbye.
Niczego się nie dowiemy chyba. Nie wiem, czy my gdziekolwiek tu się czegoś dowiemy. Jak na razie bidaż piszczy, a to co? Okej. Jeszcze ktoś? O, komisarz.
What more do you want from me?
I got the hook from the victim's body. Local kids had stolen it.
I already have a few of these.
Because of it, I know, let's call it, the scent of the murderer. The Thaumaturge could be useful in a case like this.
But the case is closed. That's enough. When I get sober, I put you in jail, I swear. Now leave me alone.
We'll see about that. I'll find out why you're so reluctant to run this investigation, and then we'll resume it together.
What? You're going to cast a spell on me, magician?
Who knows? Don't go anywhere. I felt something. Where is it?
Napisz z ogłoszeniem. Potoczone butelki. Policyjna czapka. O proszę. Jeszcze nie jest za późno przekonać Pielewina. Nie wierzy w winę Kajetana i chciałby złapać prawdziwego mordercę. Wola walki wciąż się w nim tli. Wystarczy tylko wznieść ogień. Okej.
Of all the joints in Powiśle, you walk into this one again.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it. I'll tell you the rest of the story there.
Wiktor Szulski, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Nigorewicz Pielewin.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
No dobra. Prowadź Pielewin. Nie mam pojęcia, czy co coś daje, jeżeli chodzi o kolejną akcję, ale... Kto wie? Swoją drogą mamy punkt, ale chyba tutaj trzeba już 2, prawda? Koszt 3, o kurde bela. Wymiar serca ulepszony. No, tu jest ewidentnie golem, którego nie znajdziemy. Może być ciężko. Serce. Czyli już będziemy mieli problem z czynem. Ale jakby skupienie, umysł. No trzeba wszystko zrobić, żeby jak najwięcej tych saltorów zdobyć. Dzięki temu podejmiemy decyzje stosowne, nie? The Gentleman, wydanie marcowe. Okej. Ty się nie spieszysz, Pielewin, co? Ja tu czekam w kolejce. No dobra. No kurde, tu w środku są rzeczy? Lodownia. Tu jest coś jeszcze. Raport stróża.
Well, there we have it.
Na podwórku kamienicy przybrowarnej niemal codziennie po południu grupa wyrostków gra w toczenie fajerki. No proszę.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. Ну, Thaumaturge, за дело.
Did he have a family?
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Pielecha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well, which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento after her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
All right, the autopsy's over. When did Pielecha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
Okej. W porządku. Okej, to wychodzimy chyba, nie? Na Powiśle. Odzyskaj obrączkę. To najlepszy trop chyba, nie? A to ona, okej, rzeczywiście.
Yes.
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me. I had Pielecha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At Browarna Street. But it's probably closed at this time.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Browarna, tam napisane na sobie i to w końcu gdzie on jest? Okej. Jest tu jeszcze ktoś do przypytania? Nie sądzę. Mam nadzieję, że nie każą mi czekać. Lombard. No dobra. Trzeba poczekać.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Dobra.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems, bangles, spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
I've already told you. I'm getting married.
I do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
Can I just take a look at it?
No looking.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
No need.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Dobra, kamienna nie zdaje się nie mieć na oku całe pomieszczenie. Co ty tu kryjesz, skubaniutki? Coś zabezpieczuje przed uczeniem absurdalną stertą poduszek. No dobra. Nieźle.
What now?
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a loan shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck. And so, life goes on here in Powiśle.
Goodbye.
Coś mi tu umyka. Tylko co? O, to jest pytanie. O, proszę. Lombardista jest bardzo przesądny. Lękać niemal wszystkiego, próbuje zabezpieczyć przed wszelkim, nawet najbardziej nieprawdopodobnym zagrożeniem. Okej. Dodajmy mu otuchy? Manipulacja.
What now?
You can feel evil energy creep out from every corner surrounding you. You're afraid you might be hexed. You don't realize you bring bad luck on yourself.
How so?
Don't you know dead people's things, especially personal items, attract restless souls? Can you hear the whispers? Is it the wind? It's strangely cold here.
Take this cursed ring away from me. I don't want it.
I'll happily rid you of this potential curse.
No dobra. Należała do Tadeusza. Należała do Tadeusza. Okej. Teraz pozostaje poczekać na noc. Raz jeszcze.
Let me rest. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Okej. Prowadź.
A friend of Piotrusi's. You can ask. Just be discreet.
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine often. A local joint.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
Hey, what are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
I was only asking the lady a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Over my dead body.
Forget it. This is nothing, really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste the hooker's time.
Oj, pany. Łomot i z głowy. Do księżycówki tropem Pielechy. Nie gadajcie, że to będzie tu obok. Jednak nie. Okej. Park księżycówka.
You're not from round here, I can see.
Good evening. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
Is it the weather that has this effect on you?
One more word, and we will take you out.
I'm a friend of Piotrek Justa.
Hey, do you hear the kind of names being tossed around here? You better find some friends your own age. Pervert. Get that fancy pants.
Oh, right. Powiśle is not for beginners.
Szybki wpierdziel będzie z głowy.
Anybody else got a problem with me? I thought so.
Szybko pozamiatane. Wysuszony fragment tkaniny do przecierania szkła. Siekiera. No proszę. Dopałek w obliczce. Ślad znajomy rybak. Uuu. No proszę.
Just no browning, please. What can I get you?
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
O, barman chce rozmawiać o Tadeuszu. Wiem, że nie jestem stąd, ale może go jakoś przekonam. Goszczący tutaj klienci to sami swoim dziwnego, że nie chcą ze mną rozmawiać. O, no dobra.
You miss him, so do the others. You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart. Help me, and I will do him justice.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. If he went back to his wife that night rather than here, I guess he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
I suppose you don't have many customers on rainy nights like that, hmm? Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual. I mean you.
Did Pielecha leave alone?
Jenek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember which one?
Clara. She's the carrying one. She chumps around with that little shit Justa.
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking. He only complained that Jadzia had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than that, no. He was a man of few words.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
No dobra. Czyli z Klarą musimy pogadać. Tadeusz Pielecha zginął po opuszczeniu swojego ulubionego baru. Jego konie na niebie mogło wiązać się z ostatnimi, co słyszał przed śmiercią. Okej. Ciekawe. Klara mi nie powiedziała, że znała ofiarę. W sumie nie, znaczy znała, no widziała go w sumie, nie? Mogła tylko widzieć, nie znała go, tylko mogła widzieć, że idzie, nie? I że ewentualnie z kimś rozmawia. I tego się dowiemy. Ciotka Klara, gdzieś tutaj chyba, nie? Wskazóweczki. Pianino, stary, ledwo działający instrument. Ślad znajomy rybak. O kurde, kto wam grywa na pianinie?
Is the gent looking to forget his worries for a while? Discretion guaranteed. I haven't had an angry wife come here yet.
Are you the owner of this establishment?
Of course, precious. Welcome to Auntie Yaja's bawdy house.
Who usually plays the piano here?
Would that it were only one. We get no shortage of has-been artists here, or them that try to bamboozle the girls into giving them a better price, especially if they're drunk. One of the girls saw it in a pawn shop. It wasn't cheap.
Your employees play too?
I can find you someone that can tickle the ivories. But that's not what I pay them for.
Tell me about this place.
All right, precious. Ask away.
I've heard Tadeusz PL came here the day before he died.
You're not from around here, precious, are you? What are you snooping around for?
Aha. To może być głupie, ale może zadziałać.
I'm ashamed to say.
Precious, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Tell Auntie what's on your mind.
Nothing excites me more than touching things that have been touched by dead people.
We make our customers' dreams come true, but this will cost you.
I can pay you. How much?
20 rubles. After all, it is an uncommon whim.
Fine. In fact, the establishments of Śródmieście aren't as expensive as my sister told me.
Go on. Upstairs with you. Just don't scare my girls.
Okej. Tu nic więcej nie ma, czyli na górę idziemy. Ty tu czego wynocha? Okej. Chciałem tylko wejść i wyboleć sprawę, przeszukać pokoje.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Czyżby ktoś nim rzucił? Wywrócony stolik, chłopiec ukrył się pod stolikiem dla zgrywy. 2 butelki, potajnie ważone w okolicy Pizie. Zdobione pudełko, odstaje wygląda na tym monotonie ubogiego pokoju. Ślad pewny Klara. Z przedmiotu bije beztroska i szczera sympatia Klary do Piotrka, prawie się wzruszyłem. Chłopiec nie zdaje sobie sprawy, że jego ciocia jest rybakiem. Muszę ją odszukać, bo tak może w niebezpieczeństwie. O kurde bele. Ja myślałem, że Edek. Dobra. Not good. No dobra. Prowadź. Raport.
Well, there we have it.
Raport stróża. Sekretna mordownia. No proszę.
Will you stop sneaking up on us?
Do you know Tadeusz PL?
Poor guy. He was the one the fisherman got this time. You shouldn't say bad things about the dead.
But?
Pielecha came to visit us, our bawdy house, the day before he died. He wouldn't pay, so Auntie Jadzia, the madam, had him thrown out.
Thank you. I will talk to her.
I've had it. Let's get out of here. I'm not going to stay here any longer, getting wet and tempting fate.
Let's go. Jadzia will get over it.
Znajdź mordercę. No dobra. Gdzie ja ich znajdę? I czego są tak daleko od terenu, na którym zwykle bywali? Teraz się okaże, że ta kasuje tylko tych, którzy nie zapłacili.
So this is where you've been hiding, Auntie Clara.
O proszę. Morderczyni nosi sobie traumę z przeszłości, bo gniew wpłynął do mszczenia się na mężczyznach za krzywdy uznane niegdyś z ręki brata, który cuchnął rybami. Zwolniły moralne zahamowanie, rozczarowanie Warszawą i własnym życiem dał zwichrowaną wymówkę do zabijania. Okej.
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotrush's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt. Don't be a hero, or the lad's done for.
Let's not be rash. Let's talk.
Indeed. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him. I have seen and felt how carefree you become in his presence, as if he gave you back moments of childhood that you never had.
I'm sorry, Piotrush.
Now, we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotrush has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
What the fuck is this place? Who's this woman? Is she...
She's your fisherman. She's the one behind.
Fucking hell. I knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too. Well?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Everything okay? You alright?
Alright. Yeah. I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride, Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No. This is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah. Forget about it. The risk comes with the job. But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. Then, I don't remember.
I understand. What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Kajetan's case, Commissioner.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
Okej. Zaczekaj na telefon Pielewinę.
Am I a magician or what?
Kolejny wniosek. Dobra. Czyli co? Jedziemy do domu. I miejmy nadzieję, że w domu Szóstkich odbierzemy telefon. Pielewin zadzwoni i powie, że już gotowy jest Kajetan do odbioru, nie? Byłoby super. Wcale bym się nie obraził.
Teodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Wiktoriusz speaking.
Szóstki? This is Pielewin.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
They released Kajetan in the morning. I thought you'd want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'll take care of his mood. Goodbye.
Let's hope not.
Dobra. Dojść do Kajetana, aby schwytać Morana. Pożądano. Panie Kajetanie, nic się nie stanie. Czułko?
Hello.
It's you.
They say you're not interested in small talk. So let's pick up where we left off last time. Where are you hiding, my beautiful Kelpie? You rescued him when he wanted to end things, but you took advantage of his condition to feed on his flaw. I think it's time for him to be rid of you. The river giveth and the river taketh away.
Boss fight mamy. Okej. Jedziesz, lelek, żeby uśpić. Uprzejmie proszę, a potem po ryju. Dobra. To bym mogę przywalić. Weles. Mocno biją. Dobra, tego się pozbądźmy najpierw. Pięknie. Gdyby tak. Dobra. To powinno imprezę zakończyć. Tak jest. To koniec? Niestety nie. Szlak, dobra. Trzeba się healnąć i przede wszystkim trzeba szybciutko ogarnąć, który od kogo ma oberwać. Ty... Nie bardzo. Upyr albo Dżin. Dobra, upyr healnij mnie, dobra. Zaatakuj jego. A my musimy tego kończyć kasować. Ach, mogło być tak pięknie z tym lamentem. Dobra. I teraz się zaczyna dopiero zabawa. Bukawarz jest potrzebny. A my się musimy tego pana pozbyć. Teraz katusze i healowanko. Tego musimy rozwalić. A on mnie uprzedzi, okej. Healowankiem i teraz mamy to. Praktycznie, wydaje mi się. Ja bym zrobił tak. Bo upyr wtedy chlinie mnie zaraz po tym ataku. Nice. Dobra. Mamy to. Koniec? Tak jest. O rany.
Why am I doing this? What do I need you for? No, this is not true. Not true, not true, not true. I'm too close. I've dealt with better ones than you. You're mine.
What was that? What happened?
The river giveth and the river taketh away. But never again. The river no longer flows through you.
What? What do you mean?
I rid you of the salutor that was tormenting your mind.
I didn't ask you to. Is this why you were so bent on getting me out of jail?
It was more about justice.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. And now what? Something flipped in my head? What should I do?
Whatever you like. It's all up to you now.
Okay. Now I would like to clean up. I need to air the place because it reeks. Worse than the cell.
No i dobra. To teraz my do Raspuzina wchodzimy. Jakkolwiek typa nie cierpię, potrzebujemy jego rady i pomocy. No i dobra. Pogadajmy z tym zwyrodnialcem. Potrzebujemy jego pomocy, chcąc nie chcąc.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again. Her sadness. Heartbreakingly cold.
How can we tame her?
Stop fighting her.
What?
There's no need to resist. Go to her. Let me soothe this melancholy. Let it engulf you.
No i dobra, Rofę zabrał od nas golema. Zdobyliśmy Moranę, pozostał nam jeden jakiś jeszcze salutor, czy jakieś jedno poboczne albo główne. Nie jestem pewien jakie, ale no przed nami nie lada gratka, bo wydaje mi się, że chciałbym, żebyśmy zrobili te poboczne, które mamy i przede wszystkim znaleźli tego ostatniego salutora, bo wydaje mi się, że te zadania mogą mieć wpływ na to, jak mi uda się potem w zadaniach, kiedy będziemy musieli używać na przykład w dialogach umiejętności wynikających z rozwoju salutorów. A z tego co widzę w taumaturgii tutaj, no chciałbym to porozwijać, nie? Zwłaszcza, że Morana jest odpowiedzialna za umysł, a to często w dialogach się przydaje, więc to wszystko tutaj machniemy sobie, zrobimy sobie poboczne w przyszłym odcinku i pewnie pójdziemy jeszcze w fabułę, nie? Ale w tym, moi drodzy, mam nadzieję, że bawiliście się dobrze i pamiętaliście oczywiście o kciuku w górę, subskrypcji, dzwoneczku, by żaden film was nie ominął, bowiem tak jak powiedziałem w tym odcinku ode mnie, to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronu z Patronite'a, link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej, moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo, bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę, moi drodzy, i do miłego usłyszenia.